Hello everyone, I'm CryptoNobes. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at the latest big news to do with Chainlink and VeChain. We're also going to be taking a look at price analysis too. So if you guys like anything I bring to you, don't forget to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, or share the video for more. Let's see if we can get this video with 400 likes, and I also want to know down below, do you own either of these cryptocurrencies? With that, let's jump straight into the video. So we're going to start off talking about Chainlink. There will be timestamps in this video if you do want to check out VeChain first. But we're going to start off with Chainlink, and this article says why there's more to Chainlink's growth than what meets the eye. After a collective collapse a week ago, the digital asset industry recovered somewhat, before falling once again. However, it would seem that Chainlink missed the memo in the first place. In fact, AMBC Crypto had recently reported about Link's inability to pull forward without the assistance of strong on-chain fundamentals. While its long-term credentials remain golden, during the aforementioned phase of corrections, Link's active addresses and receiving addresses fell to monthly lows. However, recent data might be suggesting a shift. Chainlink's brief rise above $30 saw significant address activity. Over the past 72 hours, Link has been on a topsy-turvy journey on the charts. While the altcoin did briefly touch $30, it soon fell back to the rest of the crypto market reading too. However, what must be noted here is that when Link was climbing, so was its on-chain activity, an observation that backed the notion that Link hikes are usually always supported by strong on-chain fundamentals. And if I show you this chart here, as you can see, we had a massive spike up here, and this says Link's largest 1 hour address activity spike of all-time high. So just something to take note of. And it says down here, in fact, sentiment data showed that Chainlink registered its highest single hour level of address activity over the last 7 months. Around 26,700 addresses were active during the 1 hour window, a finding indicative of high on-chain activity. In the past, certain crypto assets such as Bitcoin SV, Bitcoin Cash, etc. have depended on the correlation with Bitcoin more than anything else for price appreciation. Chainlink is redefining its interest and mostly basing its growth on market engagement. Citigroup suggests Link may gain upper hand against Bitcoin. Citigroup's recent report bestowed major props to Bitcoin, identifying its intrinsic value and interest while suggesting that the asset could become the currency of choice for the international trade. In the same report, however, Citi also drew a comparison between Link and BTC. The concluding sections of the report highlighted that Chainlink was recently recognized by the World Economic Forum as one of the top 100 most promising technologies of 2020. Chainlink has expanded beyond expectations, gaining adoption onto other blockchains such as Polkadot as well. The report added, "It is thus already possible to envision a commerce-linked or infrastructure-linked coin that may eventually eclipse Bitcoin. Innovation in the chain-based ecosystem is continuing to apace, and today's offering may yet give way to a new invention that garners more attention and assets than Bitcoin." So overall, even though Chainlink hasn't been going as crazy as many people would hope, it has still done a tremendous amount of gains within the past year. Remember, this time last year, it was less than $2. Cryptocurrencies like Chainlink are one of my most talked about coins on this channel, and for very good reason. There is still a tremendous amount of growth to come in this crypto space. Imagine where Chainlink will be this time next year. I want to know down below, what was the cheapest price you ever bought Chainlink? I just want to show you guys a few more updates to do with Chainlink before we take a look at our price analysis, and here is one of them. In February, Chainlink announced 33 integrations. The Link ecosystem now includes 181 DeFi projects, 80 blockchains, 37 data providers, 31 projects using Chainlink VRF, 22 gaming projects, 11 payment protocols. Everything will be powered by Chainlink. This is something that we cover quite a lot on this channel, is how fast Chainlink is growing. Every single month, Chainlink is getting dozens and dozens of integrations, so it is becoming one of the fastest growing projects on the planet. This is more big news for Chainlink holders. If you are getting impatient waiting for staking, which is coming soon, we now have a different alternative. Investors in the top crypto asset Chainlink can now earn interest on their holdings. Crypto lending platform BlockFi is now offering interest payments to investors who deposit Chainlink. Currently, BlockFi offers interest on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and stablecoins. According to CEO and co-founder Zach Prince, $35 million worth of interest payments were distributed to investors in February alone. It's happening. Chainlink Marines, starting March 2nd, you can earn 5.5% APY in crypto on your link with BlockFi. And if I show you this tweet here, as you can see, this is them officially announcing it. Now, even though BlockFi is centralized, again, I think this is very good temporarily until staking for Chainlink comes out. That is one of the best returns around. So if you are holding Chainlink, it is definitely something to consider because it is free money over time. To finish off this part of the video to do with Chainlink, we're now going to take a look at price analysis, and if I show you this chart here, as you can see, Chainlink ended up topping around the levels of $36, and since then we have been in a downward trend, which majority of the market has as well. Bitcoin ended up falling to the levels of $45,000, which saw a 20 to 30% correction in majority of altcoins. Since then, we have ended up bottoming around the levels of $23, and we are now looking for a big move. I personally think that majority of these altcoins are ready to explode, but we are waiting on the move of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is successfully hovered around the levels of $45,000, and now all we have to do is push back above the levels of $55,000, and then we will see the altcoins explode. If you are wondering when is a good time to buy Chainlink, I am personally buying my Chainlink when I see more than one red candle, purely because that is a sign of a bearish trend, and that is the best possible time to buy. If you are investing in Chainlink for the long term, then I personally think these prices almost do not matter, because crypto is going to take over the world. But I want to know down below, is Chainlink your number one holding? We're now going to take a look at the latest updates to do with VeChain, so let's jump straight into this article, and this one says, one of the largest aluminium companies worldwide will pilot VeChain. Hydro will use the NVGL product based on VeChain to offer reliable data to its customers. The first phase will involve a collaboration with Vestra, while the platform will be rolled out to all customers sometime in 2021. Hydro and DNVGL have announced a partnership to leverage the VeChain based solution. Tag, Trace, Trust. This service, developed by DNVGL, will be implemented by Hydro to enable its customers to verify the validity, reliability and authenticity of product data with an environmental profile. Hydro is one of the largest aluminium companies worldwide. Headquarters in Oslo, the Norwegian company is operating in more than 50 countries. The Norwegian state controls 34.3% of the company, together with the Norwegian Pension Fund with a 6.5% stake. Hydro's yearly revenues are estimated to be around 12.6 billion, and it says down here VeChain contributes to a sustainable business model. Initially, the VeChain 4 blockchain-based product will be integrated into a pilot on Hydro and other Hydro platforms. That way, the furniture manufacturer Vestra will be able to test the solution and provide its customers with reliable information about the environmental impact of its entire product supply chain. The head of sustainability for Hydro had this to say about the corporation. The aim of the pilot is to test a platform that supports manufacturers and brands to back the sustainability claims with verified data. This will allow them to trace the metal from the factory gates until it reaches the customers. The integration with Tag, Trace, Trust arises from an increase in demand for eco-friendly products, operations and standards oriented towards sustainability. As such, the partners believe it has become crucial to allow consumers to have access to quality data that allows them to verify on their own where and how the product has been produced. In that way, consumers can make informed purchasing choices and determine which of the products follow a sustainable model. So overall, this is really big news for VeChain. They have been pretty quiet in the news recently, but that does not mean anything is happening. They are still working very hard behind closed doors, and there is still very big things to come, like DeFi. But I want to know down below, when did you first discover VeChain? This is the last article I want to show you before we finish off today's video with a price analysis, and this one says VeChain CEO Sunny Liu explains blockchain and central system using the power of love. Using the power of love, Sunny Liu, the co-founder and CEO of VeChain, has explained how blockchain and central systems work. This explanation could simply make someone without technical knowledge understand the basic meaning of blockchain and its advantage over the central system. And Sunny Liu said this: put yourself in a certain scenario. You want to say I love you to some girl, but you only say I love you to the girl alone without any witness. So that's actually a central system, because once you want to deny what you said, nobody can endorse that. So if you want to say I love you to a girl with your friend as a witness, this is called a central system with a backup. So if you want to lie about that, like deny what you said, you also need to convince your friend to lie with you, or lie for you. So that's a central system with a backup. So if you want to say I love you to a girl with random and multiple witnesses, you don't know them, but they are still listening to you. That's blockchain. So if you want to deny what you said, all the random people will prove what you said and you cannot deny that. So that's how the blockchain works. So overall, that is a very interesting way of explaining it. I don't think I have ever heard that way of explaining it before, but again, this is the crypto space. To finish off today's video, we are going to be taking a look at a quick little price analysis to do with VeChain, and if I show you this chart here, as you can see, very similar to Chainlink and the rest of the market, we ended up peaking at a certain point where VeChain broke its all-time high to 6 cents. Then the market ended up having a correction phase. As you can see here, VeChain ended up bottoming around the levels of 3.6 cents, and now we are back on another move. Over the past few days, the market has been in a very volatile state. 1 minute the market is down 10%, the next minute the market is up 10%. So overall, this market is very volatile, and that is why it's famous. But again, if you are in crypto for the long term, these prices are the best time to buy, because when it is not doing this, it will be in a bull run. VeChain is one of those cryptocurrencies that I think is incredibly undervalued and has a lot of potential. There is still so much more growth to come in this crypto space, and I think VeChain is going to be a big performer. Ladies and gentlemen, we have here the official Crypto Noobs Patreon. If you are looking to make money this alt season, stay reassured and updated, then this could be the place for you. We currently have the Gold membership, which is access to my Discord group, where I'll provide my top coin calls every month, potential coin breakouts and coins you should look into. We also have the Diamond membership, where if you need any help managing your portfolio or a second opinion, I will help you to the best of my ability. If you are interested and want to make money this alt season, then I'm going to leave a link in the description and in the pinned comment section down below. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is absolutely everything I've got for you in today's video. If you have enjoyed anything I've brought to you, don't forget to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, or share the video for more. Let's see if we can hit that 400 like target, and I also want to know your thoughts and opinions down below. With that, I've been Crypto Noobs. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Peace.